Many reviewers say that this is the best e-reader brand that you can buy right now. This is the PocketBook and this is the InkPad Color Free. But can it take the place of my Books Tab Mini C, which has the same screen but can do so much more? And the price isn't a million miles away. With the Tab Mini C, the extra sort of £100 or so gets you quite a bit. A Wacom EMR stylus, a bigger battery, a faster CPU, more RAM and more storage, and the brilliant GPU-enabled Book Super Refresh technology, which allows it to be both quick and also to clear up the ghosting really well. They're different tablets though. And as ever, it's really important to hear a balanced opinion of someone who's actually used the device for a number of weeks as their daily reader, rather than just to compare the specifications. And this video is not going to be a Books versus PocketBook comparison. This is my full review of the PocketBook InkPad Color Free. And well, it isn't cheap. It's the price of a color e-ink screen at this size. So my question is, can it justify the price without doing all that? It's not trying to be the be-all and end-all here. It's simply trying to be an amazing e-reader, and it certainly does fit that criteria. And it fits in with what so many of us, myself included, are trying to do with our lives, to make sense of this analog digital dialogue, making everything fit in. I want all the choice of what tracks to play when, but I love the whole experience of playing my favorite records. I want to take notes everywhere, but when I want to type for long sessions, I like the tactile feel of my mechanical keyboard. I want to read on crisp ink on paper in the bright sunshine, but I want a huge library in only a few hundred grams. And I do really like this form factor. It was a great companion for that travel. In my initial thoughts video, it was really once I started reading on this that I found a place for it in my tech combo. And I loved having on holiday as my dedicated e-reader. I did think to myself, well, I better protect it with a case, and there are two options for cases. The first is this kind of classic-y bucket case, slips in here like this. This is the origami case. It does have magnetic sleep and wake, and it also has the ability to fold back like so and be a vertical stand, or fold back, that's the horizontal stand mode. But the case that I probably suggest you go for is the half folio case, this one. PocketBook have done something quite clever here, because there's part of the back of the case that actually comes right off. And I am still wondering what those pogo pins might be for this, and there isn't a device, there isn't an accessory that currently uses them. And this does magnetically snap onto one side and then clip in like this. And then I am just really pleased with the way this looks. It looks like a very classic notebook. The black and the green, I think this comes in a few colors, just looks really the business. I've been reading Walden Pond by Henry Faroux, and if you've been following the channel, this came out of a community recommendation to read Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. And Cal uses the intellectual hideaway's lakeside cabin as a driving example for much of the book. He talks about how we can scale back the distractions in our life to embrace the true positives in our modern digital lives. And this has really spoken to me, and I seek out opportunities to go on epic Nietzsche-style side of the mountain hikes as often as possible. Or more simply, times and places just to travel in books, as Patti Smith puts it. What can it do? Well, it's just a snappy e-reader. It's got crisp text, and it's got these ergonomically placed buttons here on the base. And it's got features which are carefully chosen to make a real-world improvement in your enjoyment of reading. There are no screen modes here. It just always gives you the best look that it can, whilst giving you those snappy page turns and menu navigation. There's no learning curve here. Just download your books via a cable or via an app or from the browser on the device, or buy through the extensive multilingual library. And it automatically finds those books that you put on here and it catalogs them for you. And the PocketBook mobile app is really good as well, as it syncs everything for you. So if it's on the device, the book is on the mobile app, and if it's on the mobile app, it's on the device as well, or at least in the cloud, ready to be downloaded to the device. But it's waterproof. It has a very even front light with auto dimming and color balance. It is just one of the best uses of the e-ink screen for reading, and it can carry on reading for you.
Mass efforts to form the sharp edges of its channel. Such are the sources of rivers in the silicious matter which the water deposits.
And with lots of choices of voice as well. You can do that for its own speakers or with Bluetooth to a speaker or to earphones. And you can either use that AI text-to-speech, or of course it can hold audiobook files as well.
Foreign mass of the body, who knows what the human body would expand and flow out to under a more genial heaven. Is not the hand a spreading palm leaf with its lobes?
Sure, it's not perfect, it doesn't get the intonation right every single time, but at least it could let you carry on reading if you were really getting into a bit, or you needed to consume something while you were doing something with your hands. It's a fabulous e-reader. But still, all of those positives, but is it really the best use of this wonderful 7.H Kaleido-free colour e-ink screen when the Tab Mini C is so powerful? And you can get this screen with Wacom EMR and full Android on the Big Me S6 Plus, for example. And that's a similar price to the PocketBook. You can't install apps of your own. You can't use it to manage your cloud apps, your emails. And when you want to write a note, you're stuck with the on-screen keyboard. And even that is only notes on books. It's not like their own separate notes file. You can add a comment or an annotation through here, along with any highlights of different colors. And I must say the way they select text is pretty neat. And the biggest downside for me, if you're going to invest in the Kaleido free color e-ink screen, shouldn't you be able to do all those productivity things? Isn't that the benefit of color? For just a little more, you can have something which can not only replace the bookshelves in your bedroom, your notepads in your bag, and also a lot of what you currently do on a laptop or an iPad. And you're stuck in their library and there's no downloading Libby or Kindle or Kobo or your favorite magazine apps. And browsing is not going to look great here. So although there is a browser, and I've found that acceptable for finding things on Project Gutenberg, for instance, watch when I scroll, you do get this smeary mess, and then it updates every single time. And the back button, for some reason, is buried away under there. So for many of you, it just doesn't make sense, but it's subjective. I've loved reading on this thing, loved it. And I've loved it because of what it is, a thoroughly well-designed ergonomic reader. It's like the Leica of cameras. There's no doubt that the best that Sony, Canon or Nikon have to offer are a better all-round camera than Leica. But Leica cameras command their price tag for giving you the very best in quality and the very best experience of photography. And for the people who have that certain photo in mind, they're more likely to get it with a Leica. They'll be immersed in the process of shooting, looking for that perfect moment. So if you're looking for something from your reading, if you're looking for that great experience, you're going to be immersed in that experience of reading and thinking. For my first look and my first experience with PocketBook devices, this has been a great experience. I'd love to try one of the smaller ones and the bigger ones, so let me know if you've got any suggestions of things I should try next. They have really pocketable sizes, and they have black and white ones too if you're not interested in color. If you're not interested, for instance, Patti Smith inspired me to go back and revisit William Blake, which look great here on the color e-ink screen. And they do have a 10.3-inch device with a Wacom EMR stylus. So that's essentially A5 paper, A4 folded in half. This fits if you already have devices that you want to work on for productivity and for notes. I've never really loved this size for productivity and notes in any case. So I can see having a PocketBook for your reading at this size or another, and a larger, more productivity orientated type of e-ink device in your life. And yeah, e-ink is that good that you probably want several. You'll not regret it.